has mapped it out. We talked all year about just how young your team is. Nothing's like a playoff game, but it's all the emotion. Is this a learning moment as well? Just some of the things that.
I think for everybody, myself included, I don't think you're ever too old to. I was nervous as hell. I mean, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, it's exciting. Guys work all winter and all spring and play all year, and you have the right to play in a game that is this exciting. That's great, man. And just, embrace it.
They've been sitting for about 2 weeks or so, and then you put him in that moment.
You know what? I was glad you asked because, taking out Naylor, I felt like it's the right thing to do. But, Owens in the DH spot, and D's like, he's been coming out every day, taking his ground balls at first. He goes, he'll be fine. And he was heads up enough to score a huge run because I'm not sure the way that kid's throwing. It was going to be hard to knock somebody in.
Classic, that ball hit off his
hand. Yeah, it deflected.
You all right?
Yeah.
What do you think of Tristan?
He gave up the 3 early, and it seemed like more because the way their guy was pitching. Threw a slider to Cave that just middle right into his swing. But you look up, 7 innings, 3 runs. If we score, we're talking about how good he pitched.
Asked you all week for like 2 weeks straight with Messi with Gonzalez. Just seen hit a 100-mile-an-hour pitch the other way after his 0-2. You always say with 2 strikes.
And the other at bat, he hit the ball off the middle line drive. He has a knack of being able to get on plane and he might not in the first 2 swings, but that last swing he shortens up and he still has the ability to hit it hard.
What happens when Miles gets tossed at that moment and you've got to scramble to sort of make sure that everybody's in the right spot?
Yeah, because that scramble's the right word because I was already out there talking to the umpire before I realized, wait a minute, like I better rethink this. So I told him, I said, give me a minute. I said, I got to go back and talk to DeMarlo. Just wanted to make sure we had everybody in the right spot.
Owen started off really hot this year. Had a couple of tough months. Last 2-3 weeks, it seems like he's getting the swing back. What have you seen?
I agree. I think he's been better. Even for a while there, his swing mechanics, he was in and out of the zone more than we had seen early in the year. Early in the year, he was staying through it so well. I think he's getting closer to that again, which would be really helpful. I guess.
Thank you.